Oh. Scrolling. Okay. This is Kilato. Stay in school. Doing another recommended route. It's my future now.
Hey guys, listen. We can't listen to the message.
Wow. And then we died. Why? Then we could attack any day now. We can't just leave this place unprotected. Hey, didn't you come back from the future? That means you should know exactly when the enemy attack, right? So when's the next attack? The next one's 3 days from now. Day 7. Then what's the big deal with leaving this place empty until then? It's a matter of going outside the wall of fire and coming back in 3 days, right? We'd be technically complying with that message, and the culprit wouldn't see the need to follow through with their threat. The next attack being 3 days away is what I remember from last time, but there's no guarantee the enemy will act the same way this time. Because you may have already changed the course of history by coming back to the past. Is that what you're trying to say? I nodded. Nodders. There's another thing to consider. Can we really trust a culprit to keep their word and leave the academy while we're gone? We're talking about someone who did something that vicious to Siri before we even saw the message. There's no way a person like that ever going to keep their word, ergo, this has to be a trap. No clue who they'd be. The only thing we can figure out is that they're an invader trying to nab the baby in the defense room while we're gone. You just said you thought it was a prank. Shut up, things are different now that Siri's been wrecked. I personally think we should just ignore the message. That'll launch the culprit into slaughter mode, right? Now that's the kind of show I'd pay through the nose to watch. My sad excuse of an existence will surely be the first to be eliminated. Oh, I'm all for the idea, of course. After all, even the tiniest bacteria is more worth than an atomized speck of fractional dust like me. So if we take the head count, there's 6 of us who want to stay. Takumi, Takamaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Tsukumo twins. If we're going by majority vote, then those who want to remain have already won, right? Seriously? Are you out of your minds? Nobody's stopping you from going out there yourself. Outside the wall of fire? I dare say that's what the culprit was really aiming for. Once they manage to isolate someone, the real fun begins. Gaku starts shaking like a leaf. Well, what's wrong with chicken? Alright, fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you. In the end, we decided to ignore the message and remain at the academy. Nobody knew how the culprit would react. Just in case, we decided that everyone would move together as a unit during the day as a safety measure. As we did, the sunsuit set and night approached.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I guess the announcements must be pre-recorded, huh? Yes, Siri told me about them earlier. Nothing happened in the end. Whoever wrote that message was bluffing. Can you make up your mind? Do you want us to take the message seriously or not? Right now? No. The situation's changed. So I'm going back to my room. Hit sack. Whoa. Did you just willingly trigger your own death flag? I ain't got time for this. We ain't some freaking game or movie. But there's no denying that the person who destroyed C-Ray is still around. He is hiding somewhere in the school. Or it's also possible they're hiding somewhere among us. Everybody abruptly stopped what they were doing after Hiriko's statement. We all glanced around, scrutinizing each other nervously. And this is what happens when you say the game in real life. I see how it is. Safer for all of us to sleep in our own rooms then. Well, at least that room's locked, so we don't have to worry about anyone killing him while we're asleep. Hiriko was only mentioning that it's a possibility. I refuse to believe the culprit could be one of us. Let's not start suspecting each other. We'd be playing directly into the culprit's hands. Told you, they're just bluffing with that message. Whoever's behind it probably gets a kick out of seeing us running around like headless chickens. That's all. Tell me the Siri's mangled remains. Siri was targeted because he was a machine. Damaging a metal contraption, completely different from killing a flesh-blood person. Are you trying to say the culprit won't harm us because we're human? I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Takamaru and Darumi left after that, followed by Ima and Kako. I'll be so sad if Darumi's the first one. As long as we're together. No one can hurt us. They held hands and left the cafeteria together. Weird. Good night, everyone. Sorry, my body's so poorly formed that I can't fall asleep without a bed. Tsubasa and Choma both said they didn't think the culprit would be among us. But as I watched them leave, it occurred to me that they probably had their suspicions. Hiriko, Gaku, and I were the only ones left in the cafeteria. What is this ridiculousness? Why can't everyone see the best way to stay safe is to stick together? Everyone's already gone though, except for the three of us. If the two of you are working together, I'd probably be assaulted tonight. You have ideas too. Of course I'm not. Get your mind out of the gutter. Right. On the other hand, I'd be the one in hop suit if you were the two behind this. We're not. But I have no way of proving that. I guess going back to our rooms really is the only thing we can do now. Indeed. Casting aspirations at each other won't help us sleep any better. Fine, I'll go too. But only because there's no other choice. And so we all went back to their rooms for turning for the night. And I can't read today. What the fuck? I'm just tired. I tossed and turned restlessly on my bed. My eyes are closed, but sleep kept evading me. Who wrote that message? Who destroyed C-Ray? Is the culprit really one of us? No, there's no way. That means the culprit's still hiding somewhere in the school. They couldn't have escaped outside the wall of fire after destroying C-Ray and writing that message. I mean, there's one person that can. Hang on, are we sure the person who wrote that message is the person who destroyed C-Ray? We just automatically assume so, but there's no indication that they are. If it wasn't the same person, then we'd actually be up against two different people. How did things end up like this? I ruffled my hair violently while curling up on my bed. Midnight was just around the corner. Soon it would be day 5. Oh god. Day 5? I got a long way to go. It's 12:55 a.m. It hasn't even been an hour since the new day began. A visitor. This time? Thinking I might be the culprit, I was unnerved until I realized it would give me a great chance to capture them. Wow. No, I'd win. I'm sure that would work out. No, I'd win. It could very well be someone asking for help too. However, whoever it was, I had no reason to ignore them. Let's do this. Gathering my wits, I opened my room door cautiously. I looked around before stepping out. I got ding-dong ditched. There was no one to be seen anywhere.
Huh?
Was it a prank or a hallucination? Just as I turned around to go back into the room, a sharp pain exploded at the back of my head, quickly rendering me unconscious. I died. Why hit me in the back of the head? What did I do?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 5th day of active service here at
Filth.
Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
When I came to, I realized I was on my bed, even though I lost consciousness outside my room last night. Was that a dream? Was I just half asleep? I touched the back of my neck as those thoughts ran through my mind. A dull aching pain greeted me. It wasn't a dream. I stepped outside last night. Someone jumped on me from above. They'd probably been hiding on the rooftop. They punched or kicked me, not sure which, on the back of my head. But who and why? Was it the person who wrote that message and destroyed Sierra? In that case, why am I still alive? They even went out of their way to move me back to my bed. Just then, the door slammed violently open and Tsubasa ran inside. Takumi? Gaku, he got... What happened? Just go to the classroom on the first floor quickly. There's the same room we found the message in. I'll let the others know. I ran downstairs so quickly I thought I might trip and fall. Getting to the classroom was the only thing on my mind. Soon the classroom came within view, and I dashed inside to see what greeted me was.
What is this?
This is the best route, Takumi. Gaku's dead first. Second. I could hear the others entering the classroom behind me.
No!
What the hell?
Mr. Maruko!
Why? Gaku? Hey, Gaku! Cut it out! This isn't funny at all! Open your eyes, man! Wake up!
His eyes are open. What do you mean?
I said wake up, Gaku!
Darumi kept shaking Gaku's shoulders. He didn't respond. So she started shaking him harder. Hiro slowly put her arms around Darumi and gently pulled her away.
Hey, why don't we just use the Revivomatic? Right! If we move Gaku to the infirmary, we can...
It won't work. The Revivomatic can only revive a person who only just died. That's what it says in the manual. Can you define just? It doesn't give a specific number, but definitely not 3 hours.
3 hours?
You can tell by the dry and discolored blood. It's been at least 3 hours since he was killed. And besides, look at the amount of blood he's lost. You know how the Revivomatic works. You need to have cryptoglobin in your body.
But we couldn't just give up without doing anything. We moved Gaku's body to the infirmary and put him in a corpse recovery drone and placed him in the Revivomatic. However, unfortunately, Kako was right. The Revivomatic's analysis monitor was located at the back of the device. We all looked at the information together. Cause of death, hemorrhagic shock. Estimated time of death, day 5 between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Multiple stab wounds on the chest and abdomen. Murder weapon is likely a sharp blade about a foot long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. Doesn't something seem off to you guys? Why didn't that corpse recovery drone do its job earlier? You're right. If the drone had flown over to collect Gaku's body the moment he died, this wouldn't have happened. Upon hearing that, Tsubasa sprang into action. She went back to the analysis monitor. After fiddling with the terminal for a while, she took several steps back in shock. The drone itself is working correctly, but someone had written a program that controls it. What? The code is too difficult to hack even for me. There's no way we can restore the original programming now. The new settings say that. The drone doesn't activate if this SDU member dies outside of a defensive battle. Hey, you can't be serious. Who would do such a thing? Do you even need to ask? It's obviously the same person who killed Gaku. Silence filled the air and nobody spoke for a while. Takemura mumbled something. Shit, this is all my fault. I kept insisting the culprit was bluffing. Gaku wouldn't have died if I'd believed him. I don't know about that. The same thing may have happened even if we had all slept together in the cafeteria last night. Or maybe things would have been worse. What do you mean? I'll explain later. Oh my god, is Kako the detective? The main character detective person? It is a few hours later. I don't know. I forgot her name from 1. We managed to regain our composure somewhat and started cleaning up the classroom. It just didn't seem right to leave all that blood on the floor. Yeah, it's Gaku's blood. Give it back to him. We also made sure to thoroughly check for possible clues that might lead us to the murderer while we cleaned. Ultimately, we came to realize that the killer had left nothing behind. No footprints, no bodily fluids, not even a single strand of hair. So they're bald. Once we're done, we decided to take care of the message as well. The message that was the cause of everything. The mere sight of it nauseated me. We angrily and vigorously scrubbed the message with solvents until it disappeared. Tsubasa and Shoma crying as they worked. Before we knew it, the sun had already set and we were surrounded by darkness. And then we started our next task, transporting Gaku's dead-ass body from the infirmary to the morgue. Hey, why are we moving his body here? Shouldn't we be giving him a dignified burial? The corpse is a silent witness who never lies. Burying it would mean losing valuable clues. That reminds me, you mentioned you were trying to become a detective in my previous timeline. And then Ima said you were brilliant, talented assistant, or something. He'd be your brilliant, talented assistant. I'm blanking words, holy fuck. I said that? Yes, now you believe I've traveled back in time? I'm not sure. That's not particularly convincing evidence. Am I right to assume you're interested in helping out with the investigation, Kako? Yes. Then share your observations with us, great detective. Who's the most likely suspect in your eyes? Wait, I need to figure things out step by step. She tapped a finger on her temple. First of all, Tsubasa was the first person to find the body, right? Yes, I woke up before the morning announcement, so I went to the classroom on the first floor. I was trying to see if we'd missed any clues that could have pointed us to the identity of the person who wrote the message. They found Gaku on the floor like that. The question is, why did the killer murder him so brutally? He stabbed him multiple times in the chest and abdomen. If killing him had been the objective, they could have simply aimed directly for the heart. This number of stab wounds usually indicates some sort of powerful personal grudge. Feels more like an anger than a grudge to me. The killer is the same person who wrote the message, right? And they got angry because we didn't follow their instructions. What if Phil is just trying to make an example out of someone? Thinking they strike fear in our hearts by killing someone in the most visceral way possible. I think their objective is even simpler than that. Pray tell. To bleed as much cryptoglobin out as possible so we couldn't possibly revive Gaku, even if we found his body right away. That would mean the killer is familiar with the Special Defense Unit's members and how their bodies work. In short, there's a high possibility that the killer is one of us. Everyone fell silent at that, but nobody seemed shaken up as they were yesterday, as if they had already come to this conclusion deep inside. That's why back in the infirmary I said things would have been worse. if we had all slept together in a cafeteria. Because the killer would have assassinated everyone in their sleep. Yes, after drugging us with medicine or something.
Huh?
That's unthinkable. That's just not possible. One of us hears the killer?
Huh.
The alarm didn't sound. Means nobody breached the Academy's defenses. Oh, and before you bring up, no, Eito couldn't have done it either. Because she walked to one of the dead bodies and stood in front of it and promptly pulled the sheet off that was covering it.
See? He's not breathing and has no pulse.
Oh my god, he's a vampire.
It's literally impossible for Eito to be the killer. Unless he somehow turned into a zombie.
Any G's in chat?
Oh!
Everyone saw what Gaku's estimated time of death on the Vibromatic was. Yes, I think it was between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. last night. I'm gonna have to ask each and every one of you where you were and what you were doing at the time. Everyone said they'd been sleeping in their rooms the other day. In their rooms other than Ema. Ema was... No, I was sleeping in my dear sister's room. Which means only my dear sister and I have valid alibis. The testimony of a sibling is unreliable. Yes, I was expecting you to say that. Wait, so none of us have proper alibis? Hang on, no one asked Takumi where he's been yet. Oh, right, what about you, Takumi? I mean, your answer's probably going to be the same. I hesitated for a moment. Telling the truth would make it seem questionable. But if it ever came to light that I lied this time, I'd definitely look suspicious then. So I decided to go ahead and tell everyone what happened to me last night at around 1 a.m. Say what? Someone came out of nowhere and knocked you out. And then you woke up to the sound of the morning announcement in your bed. Yes, more or less. The person who knocked me out had to be the killer. Why don't you tell us about this now? I couldn't find a good time to bring it up. Really? But so much time has already passed since we found Gaku's body. Everyone looked at me with suspicion in their eyes, causing my heart to beat faster. I'm telling the truth, please believe me. So you say, but... The time travel thing is... It's just gotta be a big fat lie. Yes, and you killed Eito for some reason and made up that tall tale just to justify your actions. No! That would actually explain why Siri was destroyed too. Siri was the only one present when Eito was killed. He was the only one who knew the truth. When Siri tried to blackmail Takumi using that instrument, Takumi destroyed him in order to silence him.
Hey!
Well, how did he do that? What about the message? I was the first one to propose we stay in the academy. Besides, there's no reason for me to kill Gaku. Absolutely no reason at all. I think there's a reason. You're coming apart at the seams? Nobody said anything about you killing Mr. Maruko. You were all looking at me as if you thought I was the killer. I spent hours trying to prove my innocence to the others, but there was nothing convincing that I could use to clear my name. Takimaru, Darumi, Shoma, Tsukumo twins are especially unwilling to give me any benefit of the doubt. The only solace we have is Hiroko. Well then, Sister Dearest, let us fall asleep under the same roof again tonight. Yes, like I said before, it's more dangerous for everyone to be sleeping together. Sleeping with the person you trust the most is the best way to deal with this. Takimaru, will you please allow this worm to burrow in your room tonight? Whoa, what does that mean? What are you saying? You're the person I trust the most? Or are you afraid that I may actually be the killer? Don't be stupid, you idiot. I'd just kill you right back. That means I'm staying in Mistress Hiroko's room tonight. You can kill me anytime you please, my mistress. I'm sorry, but you're on your own. But why? You may end up killing me for all I know. Besides, you've already been reserved by someone else. Someone else? Hiroko's staying with me tonight. No! The only option left is Takumi. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna throw myself in the arms of a serial killer. I have standards who gets to kill me, you know. Or like Darumi. Everyone retired to their chosen rooms after deciding sleeping arrangements. Except for me, I'm all alone. I trudged my way back to my room as well. You know, my partner probably would have been Gaku, in which case, I'm glad I'm Bocchi. Alone. I just returned to my room when the doorbell rang. The door swung open. Holy crap! The door swung open and in walked Hiroko Tsubasa. What's the matter? Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. Well, you came all the way just to tell me that. Let me finish. We don't trust you, but we see no reason to be completely suspicious of you either. Unlike the other 5. See, here's the 2 smart people. At least of this academy. Okay, that's nice to hear. And? If what you've been saying is true, there's going to be an enemy attack in 2 days' time. On day 7, right? According to what I've lived through, yes. When that happens, I intend to fight. It's unlucky the other 5 will be willing to follow you. So you're saying there's a high chance they won't join the fight. Even Takimaru and Darumi who fought on day 1. Tsubasa's trying to say she's willing to lend you a hand. I just can't sit back and let you and Hiroko fight the invaders by yourself. Besides, this game over for us anyway if we lose. A combat party of 3 isn't going to be strong enough. Which is why I'm thinking of calling in reinforcements. From where? You once mentioned second to last defense academy. That's being protected by 5 special defense unit members, right? Oh, I get it. You want to bring them here. It was inevitable that we would one day have to go to the second last defense academy anyway. That academy was attacked on day 10 and Mocha was killed. I had been pushing it to the back of my mind because I thought we'd still have time. Not that we had any spare time to be thinking about going there at all. It did make sense to go as soon as possible, so I agreed to Hiroko and Tsubasa's plan. Are you both coming with me? Of course! And then we set off at 6 AM tomorrow morning. 6?! The campus is quite a distance from here, isn't it? Yeah. We should start early then. We also have to ensure we can make it back before the enemy can attack on day 7. And, that's a good point. It's that settled then. We'll be taking our leave now. We'll go tell the others about this. Thank you. They nodded and left the room. There was just one thing bothering me. Was it really a good idea to leave 5 people behind in the academy with a serial killer on the loose? That said, I really did want to reach the second campus before Roko got killed on day 10. Since we needed reinforcements for the next defensive battle, going there tomorrow was indeed the best option we had. It wouldn't make sense for all of us to go anyway, and leaving just 2 or 3 to protect the school alone wouldn't be any better. In fact, it would be worse because I'd just make them easier targets for the killer. I played Among Us, I know this. I concluded that the safest thing to do was to go there with Hiroko and Tsubasa. Hope we can meet the team from the second academy tomorrow. Kyoshika, Moko, Kurara, Yugumu, and Nozomi. The possibility of seeing them again did nothing to loosen the tight knot in my stomach. After all, a friend just had been violently murdered today. You know, friend's a little strong. What's wrong with being chicken? I couldn't get the sight of Gaku's mangled body out of my mind. That's the only line I remember from Gaku. What's wrong with being chicken? At 6 AM, I went straight to the entrance hall where Hiroko and Tsubasa were already waiting for me. You are 10 seconds late. 10 seconds. A split second of distraction can prove fatal in battle. You will do well to remember that. Yes, ma'am. I mindlessly responded to Hiroko while looking around. I didn't see anyone else. They're not even gonna see us off, huh? I mean, they believe you're a serial killer, you know? Nothing I could do about that.
Huh?
How'd you break the news to them?
Oh.
I just told them plainly. I said we needed to bring in the second team to increase our combat power. And they didn't criticize you for daring to follow a serial killer there? They sure did. That's why I asked them nicely if they'd rather be left set. If we'd rather let... Holy crap. They sure did. That's why I asked them nicely if they'd rather we'd left said serial killer behind with them. Suddenly letting the three of us go became the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. Use the fire extinguisher. Hooray. Fire.
Oh.
Look over there. That looks like a shortcut. Let's go check it out. Which way? Okay, it's up there. Search start. No, I need stuff. Play the tape.
I'll take this.
Wow. I'm sure that probably would have helped more after I ran into the first pumpkin. Polish it.
I'll take that.
I'll take that. Put so we can get her from the scrap.
I'll take this.
Continue. Small drone. Jump and grab it. Oh.
We did it.
We did it. Oh. I should have bounced.
All right, let's get started. Die!
Dar.
Time to move. Take this! Broken. All right, let's get started. How's this? How unsatisfying.
Locked and loaded. Out of the way.
Out of the way.
I'm good whenever. Ah! Let's keep it up.
Say when. Let's do this. One last strike.
Let's just end it with that. One last strike.
Up the rest.
I'll take this.
I like the delivery of that line. The path is blocked by a large hole. How did this get here? Light in the side of the hole. Black ore.
I'll take that.
Hooray. I'm about to say, if they gave me a 5, it'd be like, oh, you're gonna fall for it this time? Looks like a boat. Look inside. Cassette.
I'll take this.
I'll take this. Mechanical.
I'll take that.
Oh god, I didn't even look. What? The car stole my speaker? Those dirty vehicles.
Yes.
It's alright, I got the speaker back. Yes. Oh, I'm not gonna get to hear that. He's dead. Hi, Gaku's already dead. We finally arrived.
Oh?
So this is the place. Second to last Defense Academy. As we got closer, I saw her. Nozomi. Bro, he just said that out loud. Hello, girl I've never met before that I know your name. Nozomi. My pulse started racing. Oh, dude. Oh my god, he's more weird than Kaku. My breathing got heavier. I felt uncontrollable burning in my chest. What the fuck? Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her. But I fought that impulse and pulled it back. That's... At least you finally got it together. Huh? Who are you guys? Words simply failed me. Just like the comedy route. Ellipses. While I was still busy dealing with being incoherent, Nigo and the others showed up as well. Oh god, I gotta remember Nigo's voice. I don't remember it. Are you perhaps from Last Defense Academy? How do you know that? Your class armor. Is there something you guys needed? Yes, actually. We told them there was a killer in our house and we needed help. After moving the conversation to the cafeteria and introducing ourselves, we told everyone what had happened at Last Defense Academy. About Eito, the threatening message, Seirei's destruction, all of it. Even about Gaku's murder and traveling back in time. I also shared everything that had happened 100 days that I had previously gone through. Fridge. What greeted me at the end was silence. Nigo had stopped moving and had a dazed, distant look in his eyes. Seirei's destruction must have been too much for him. None of the others from Second Academy had anything to say either. They all stood frozen, mouths agape in astonishment. I see. Thanks for the massive info dump, I guess. I'm still trying to process everything, but I more or less get what you're trying to say. The long short of the matter is that Last Defense Academy is currently in quite a bit of a pickle. Am I right to say that? Yeah. Then we have to go there right away. Since this place is just a decoy, there's no need for us to protect it anymore. The enemy will be attacking that academy tomorrow, right? Then we must hasten our steps. And get there by today. Thank you. We would greatly appreciate the backup. Nigo, is the school bus still available? Oh my god, Nigo's dead. Hey, Nigo, can you hear me? Oh yes, the bus is available. Great, we'll meet at the parking lot after everyone here gets ready. Takumi, Hiroko, and Tsubasa, you guys can go there first. It's at... Don't worry, I know where it is. Bro, just let her finish, dude. Just stop. No. I'm packed and ready to go. Onwards to Last Defense Academy. We all started walking towards the bus except for Nigo, who hadn't moved from his spot at all. As soon as we noticed, we stopped walking. Nigo's like, sorry, I have to stay and blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Something wrong, Nigo? I cannot go. What? I've been ordered to guard Second Last Defense Academy of my life, therefore I am unable to abandon it. Ordered by who? Your superior officer? The one who got destroyed? No, this order came from the higher-ups in the artificial satellite. No. Can't defy them somehow? We all tried to talk to Nigo out of staying, but he refused to abandon his post. We have no choice but to leave him behind. But it's already night. We're running out of time. We have to go. Now. That'll just be fine. Everybody, you see, there's no commanding officer. There's no commanding officer at Last Defense Academy right now. So if I open a dialogue with the higher-ups about this, they may reassign me there. Fine. Hurry up and do that dialogue thing with your superior and come over as soon as you can, understand? We'll be waiting for you over there. Thank you, be careful. And so, we had to part ways with Nigo. he's gonna blow up. After exchanging a firm handshakes, we boarded the bus. We decided to let Tsubasa drive as he had the most experience with vehicles. And then...
All right, let's go.
Driving in my truck right after a beer. She floored the accelerator and the bus peeled off. Holy crap. We made our way towards the base. Our base. Last Defense Academy. Up and at 'em, troops. Time to... Wait. Does Nico do their messaging too? Like... I forget. I think at day 0... What happened in day 0 for the morning announcements? When I was at second to last. I don't remember. So long ago. After a short while after setting off, I started a conversation with the 5 members of the Second Academy.
First of all, I'm grateful that you decided to come with us. Am I also right to assume that you believed what I said?
Nope.
What you said?
About coming back from the future.
It's too much of a coincidence to be made up.
What is more, you possess knowledge about us that we have revealed to none but ourselves.
We believe you only because it makes sense to, not because we want to.
Perspective here is kind of weird. It looks like they have no leg room. Their chin's like basically like Kyoshika's chin's like basically like up on a seat in front of her.
I believe you, Takumi.
Thank you, everyone. You have no idea how glad this makes me.
Jesus.
Because nobody in the other academy believes me at all.
That steering wheel's huge.
Including those 2 over there?
The 5 of them turned to stare at Hiroko and Tsubasa.
You don't believe him? Can you not see the pureness in his eyes? His very soul itself?
They kept looking at Hiroko and Tsubasa in plain and undisguised disgust. The 2 eventually caved under the weight of their collective stares.
Fine. I believe him.
What, you do? I guess I should too then.
What? You do? What? Also, I didn't say hi, but hi. I just... when you came in, I just said Gaku was dead. That's a great greeting. Gaku is dead. Seriously, that's all it took? I held back from speaking my thoughts out loud. Their reasoning didn't matter as long as they believed me. And that cynical syndrome might come back if I said something. With this, there were now more people who believed me than those who didn't. It made me feel more at ease after going through those terrible things yesterday. As the bus kept rumbling on, the pleasant swaying sensation made me drowsy. I almost fell asleep. Eventually, the side of the wall of fire slowly came into view through the windshield of the bus. Oh, Mistress Hiroko, I'm so glad you're safe and sound. I'm sure the serial killer would be coming back by himself. Oh. Thank goodness you're both okay.
Hey!
What about me? By the way, are those guys with you? They're nameless NPCs? Hello there, my name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
No.
I'm Moko Mojito, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Kyoshika Magatori, at your service. Value hates peasants, I'm Kurara Osuzuki, the great and powerful. And I'm Yugumu Omokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy.
Hey!
They're neither nameless nor NPCs. They're totally trying to assert themselves as main characters. We should introduce ourselves too. That's alright, we already heard all about you on the bus. Well, that saves us a lot of time. What we're waiting for then? It's time to play some games where the losers have to get their nails ripped off for shits and giggles. Wow, that sounds like my kind of fun. I'm not playing. We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now the introductions are over, we should rest up until then. So you guys are really gonna fight together with us?
Yeah!
You know it!
Huh.
It is the very reason we came here. Why would you help us? Why do you even need to ask? It's because we all have the same ultimate goal in mind.
Huh?
Ultimate
Huh.
goal? From here on, we will protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right? Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out. That'll be the end of world death. Right before we shoot off into the escape pod to join back up with the rest of humanity in the artificial satellite. Or so we have heard from Sir Takumi. I see no reason to say no. We'll make it through these 100 days and everyone's stories will end happily. We're here with you all the way, except for Gaku, because, you know, he's dead. The palpable excitement of the 5 members of Second Last Defense Academy stood in stark contrast to the sudden sullen moods of those from this academy. There's a lot of ellipses here. What's the matter? They're just feeling awkward because they have no intention of joining us for tomorrow's defensive battle. Whereas you guys will be sent to the battlefield as their substitutes, even though you're new here. Wait, why aren't you joining in the fight? I already explained on the way here, they do not trust Takumi's leadership. Oh, the whole time traveling thing? That's just part of it. Gaku's murder played a bigger part right now. They all think Takumi did it. Excuse me, Sir Takumi's a killer? No, of course not, I didn't do it. Sir Takumi's spoken. What is your response? We already discussed this thing to death. But there's no proof yet. Proof of what? Proof of Takumi's innocence. Apprehending the real perpetrator is the best way to settle this. I'll believe you if you can do that. We went back to our room soon after our meeting to rest and recharge for tomorrow's defensive battle. Meow. Meow. As I flopped down on the bed, I found myself whispering under my breath. The real perpetrator. Right. I had to find and catch the real culprit. That was the only way I could regain the trust of those 5 and convince them to help with the battles again. It was also the quickest way. Ima was absolutely right. And there was another good reason. I wanted to avenge Gaku. He'd never be able to rest in peace if I let the perpetrator get away. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to rest in peace anyway, because if he was buried with money, maybe. But how would I figure out who the real culprit was? Unlike Kako, I didn't have a detective bone in my body. Yeah, I'm dumb. I had a lot to think about. However, the trip to and from Second Last Defense Academy had depleted all my energy. I was swallowed by the darkness of sleep before I could even think about my options. Day 7.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, so Takamaru, Darumi, Shoma, Kako, and Ima aren't even gonna see us off. They won't be joining for the battle. Why would they show up? I don't know. They can at least cheer for us, right? Go get them, guys. Fight and risk your lives for us because we don't want to. That doesn't sound like a very morale-boosting cheer at all. Anyway, when's the enemy gonna be showing up? Anytime now. I remember what I told you in the bus yesterday about the commander's special traits? Yes, Sir Takumi. I have it all memorized. Got it memorized. His name is Xemnas X. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know what that YouTube poop was called, but I know that was the part where we went. His name said you got it memorized. Mansex. I don't know what YouTube poop, Kingdom Hearts YouTube poop that was, but that stuck with me. I don't know why. The alarm sounded immediately after he said that. Got it memorized.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
They're here. Take the lead, Takumi. Huh? What? You're our leader, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? All right, is everyone ready? Ready when you are. The Holy Jumanji sword is always ready. She ravenously belongs to spill the blood of the wicked. I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so I made this using my own special formula. Efficiency guaranteed. Efficacy guaranteed. Jesus, I can't read. Loosen up, Tsubasa. You'll be fine. You've got the apocalyptic baiting of destruction looking out for you now. Thanks. I trust you. Let's all work together out here. Humanity's counting on us. This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future. Let's go. Persona. Oh hey, it's only one side. Maybe I'll take this battle.
Ready when you are. Out of the way. Locked and loaded. How's this? We did.
So then I started blasting.
My turn.
Nope, wrong one. Don't want that.
Out of my way. Time to move. Take this! Broken so soon.
Broken so soon.
Ready whenever. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying. My turn. Now then.
Nope.
Time for battle.
Want that.
I'll put this to good use. Time to move.
I want this guy dead. Never mind, he's gonna live. Heck. Not enough attack power.
My turn.
Oh wait, that could kill. Nope. Oh, never mind.
Out of my way. Broken so soon.
Let's use another one.
Right here.
Cause I want that big guy gone. I want him dead.
chop you to pieces.
No.
Time to move. Show me your insides. Don't let up.
I'm taking the wheel. Take this.
Ah.
Keep it up. Locked and loaded. Hi-ya! It's my turn. Boom!
I'm good to go.
Ready when you are. Take this.
Yes.
We managed to clear out the minions.
Now we shall deal with the commander.
You mean that person over there?
The dragon. Nope,
wait.
that's the wrong person.
Who's that?
No. On the edge of the battlefield, watching us fight was a figure I didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No, that wasn't the one.
Hiriko was right. I'd never seen that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I had no idea who they were, but they were not a commander I'd fought before, that's for sure.
Hey, look! There's someone else over there.
Over there!
Is that the one then?
Yes, it is.
That's the commander we faced our first day here.
It's Dragon Boy.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release! Paragon of order. I will run this time. I'm done running away. I have to stand and fight. All of you stand aside. If you don't, then in the name of order, I will strike you down. I will run.
How was I gonna understand him?
Lil Black Riding Hood over there hasn't done anything, though.
Lil Black Riding Hood.
Little Black Riding Hood?
That's what I was thinking.
See that black hood they're wearing? Name fits to a T.
Who is that? And why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change?
Hey, Takumi! Stop staring off into space like some plebeian and start acting like a leader, why don't you?
Yes. Right. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander over there first.
Giant.
Little Black Riding Hood can wait.
Understood.
This is the composition. I don't think I'll be able to. No, I don't think I can 80-0 in one turn.
Onward.
How's your? You can't KO. You'll need. But you want you to start it off with.
can't wait.
I can't wait. Well, it's great to have Yugamu back, because it's been a while since I've had Yugamu. I think the last few rounds I did, he's been yeah.
Let us begin.
We'll Jumanji into
Banzai! 2 arms! You've left yourself open!
don't want the
I'll
shield
leave
guy
the rest to
alive
you.
forever.
Alright, let's get started. My turn. Leave it to me.
How's your special looking?
I'm good whenever.
No, I think that's good.
They're gonna hear this engine roar. Felt that one, didn't you? Now then, to business.
Say when.
I think it's time for a bit of a, scab.
Oh, let's do this.
Okay.
Say when. Ready when you are.
That's a good amount. One less strike.
One last strike. Let's get to the killing.
Tag me in! And stay down! Bring it on! Hoo-yah!
Bring it on.
Pulverize him! Tag me in! Smash! It's my turn! Boom! Moko wins again!
Yeah.
Time to move. Out of my way.
Oh god, he can counter.
Time for battle. Alright, let's get. I'll put this to good use. Now then. Dodge! Not bad. My turn. Time to move. Right here.
I'll put an end to this! Unsightly beast! I got this! My turn at last!
Nope.
I got this!
I want the metal fence. Don't whiz on the electric fence. No, this is the regular fence.
Just ring that bell! And stay down!
Let's finish that.
Alright, let's get started. My turn. I'll chop you to pieces. I lost
too much blood. I can still fight. Don't underestimate me. I'll put this to hardly a challenge.
Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the power Pensea. I'm dumb.
Time for battle. All right, let's get started.
What should we do with this?
My turn. Time to move. I'll put this to good use.
Make way!
Bring it on! Just ring that bell! Bring it on!
Bring it on. Okay. No.
It's my turn! Here's what you all came to see!
Oh, I'm tired. I am tired too. Don't you worry about that. The only reason I'm not asleep is because I'm sitting up. Probably.
This is bad.
Oh, I swear to God. I was scared the boss was going to counterattack because
I'm taking the wheel!
it's a good thing it didn't. Oh boy.
I'm good whenever this should slow them down. I'm taking the wheel. Out of the way.
Out of the way.
I'm good when I don't try to stop it.
Special? Okay.
I'm taking the wheel.
Let's just casually do it. How much was it? 16 damage? Alright. Yeah, I at least want to get to the choice that puts me in killing game. But I don't know when that day is. But it probably won't be super long, I don't know.
We did it! We took down the commander!
Because I do need to finish packing. Got most of the stuff in there.
What about Little Black Riding Hood?
I looked around, the mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
Who the heck was that anyway?
It was me,
Mayhaps a passerby who was on their way to the convenience store?
Kyoshka. She got past the fire.
How does a random passerby simply walk onto a highly secured compound like this?
Well, on the way to the convenience store at that.
More importantly, what should we do about the commander? He's not dead yet.
Supposed to point to where Mervum lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me see.
Yukuma knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
Tsubasi, why'd you hit him in the throat with your car?
So, he won't be able to talk then.
That's right.
Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
What the?
That's not true. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff. Remember?
I am Mervum, the paragon of order. In the name of order, I will strike you down. That was what I heard.
He was the one who got struck down in the end.
So, back to the topic at hand. What should we do with him?
You know, I want to see how long that would last, and it did.
Why are we even discussing this? We kill him and take his cryptoglobin.
Huh?
To survive to day 100, we must fight. and win every single battle that is to come. And for that to happen, we must keep getting stronger.
I am of the same mind.
Take him out, Takumi. Make it quick.
No, I gotta do it. They were all waiting for me to make the call. I hardened my resolve and nodded soundly, slowly. Jesus. Knee-jerk reaction would be make Tsubasa even more cracked, but I shouldn't. What's Kyoshika's special again? I want to see Moko's again, it's funny.
Alright, I'll finish this one. Anyone else want a piece of me?
At night, the 8 of us who had fought in the defensive battle held a small victory party in the cafeteria. Food? I want food. We discussed who deserved to be crowned the MVP and who had the coolest looking finishing move. I like the part where Moko jumped on the dragon. Everyone talked and laughed pleasantly as we reviewed the battle together. Even though a fellow comrade had been killed just 2 days ago, the adrenaline rush of victory had us in high spirits. And then they showed up. The 5 members who hadn't taken part in the battle. Hunger pains got the better of your suspicions? Sorry, we're not in the business of feeding losers here. None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. Come on, don't be like that. Don't be like that. It's just food. What's the big deal? We ain't here to poach your food. Then what are you here for? I just thought it would be right to not even say thanks to you, you know? Thanks for what? Thank you for saving the academy and us. Yes, thank you. From the bottom of my worthless heart. Thank you. There's no need to be so formal. I'd rather hear you say you'll help us out in the next battle. Those are 2 different things.
Yeah!
We still think Mr. Sumio stinks to high heaven. I shower, bro. We ain't gonna lift a finger to help unless he can prove his innocence. You have to show us concrete proof that he wasn't the killer. Your stance hasn't changed since last night, then. Basically, he wants to find the real murderer. Yes, that is if you could find one, since to me, Takumi may very well be the culprit.
Huh?
I think Shoma did it. He got mad at Gaku because, I got nothing. The party ended soon after and we all went back to our own rooms. When I did the same, I found someone waiting for me there. The fireman. Hello, it's been a while. You? Why? No, wait, I get it. You have clues to the identity of the real perpetrator who killed Gaku 2 days ago? You're here to share that with me, right? Sadly, that's not what I'm here for. I'm aware of one of your friends, Gaku Maruko, was killed by someone. However, I wasn't there when it happened, so I didn't witness the crime. I'm far from omnipresent. While I'm able to move instantly to any location I have in mind, I don't have full knowledge of everything that goes on in this academy. That's too bad. What are you actually here for, then? To inform you of something. I'll keep it short. I'm not feeling very well right now.
Huh?
Not feeling well? In what sense? Right. You can't tell because I'm in this form. Basically, I'm sick. Oh no. We gotta burp the baby. How did that happen? There's a particular space known as blood space in this world. It is a distinct space filled with cryptoglobin energy. However, a malicious aura from the future has been seeping in a certain part of that space. My true form, the baby, is being badly affected by that aura.
Huh?
Are you aware the baby's body is also filled with cryptoglobin energy? Yes? That's why malicious aura is also encroaching on the baby's body. The baby. The baby. Sorry, what exactly are you trying to say? To put it simply, a source of evil intent from this timeline is invading the baby's body. Oh, that leaves me more confused than ever. Then what should I do? What can I do to help? Can I bring the baby some medicine? Wait, if a malicious aura is causing this, should I be bringing an exorcist? The only cure is to solve the case in the future that's causing this.
Huh?
The case in the future? Not what happened to Gaku 2 days ago? I did mention the malicious aura is coming from the future, didn't I? Solving this case that produces the aura is the cure to this disease. When all is settled, the baby's body should make a full recovery. But you are the baby. Stop saying the baby. You are the baby. Yes. This also means I won't be able to show myself to you for a while. That's why I want to tell you today. So I won't be able to talk to you for a while? How many Russ has that happened? Please don't look so sad. This isn't goodbye forever. Unless... it's just... you must solve this future case yourself, Takumi. Then we'll be able to see each other again. I'm counting on you. With that, the fireman disappeared from sight. A future case.
Hey!
What case, though? Wait, does that mean there's gonna be another murder? No, he didn't mention anything about the case being a murder case. Murder. I prayed that it would be about something completely different. Maybe someone stole Darumi's wallet. I never wanted to see something like that again. The case of Darumi's stolen wallet. Uh-oh, she left it in her desk. Days of accumulated stress and fatigue finally got to me, and I ended up sleeping through the morning like a log. When I finally woke up, it was afternoon. In fact, the sun was already sinking into the horizon towards the west. That was the exact moment a shrill sound of sirens blasted all around me. Wow, wow, wow. The sound immediately dispelled the heavy fog clouding my brain.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Uh-oh.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
What? Why now? Them just came yesterday. Are they attacking us 2 days in a row? It's only day 8. The next battle should have been day 17. The timeline was changing. For some reason, it was starting to spiral completely out of control. I'd better get over to the war room. I rushed frantically out of my room. Oh, Takumi. And now you show up. Everyone else is already here. Sorry, I came as so quickly as I could. Everyone isn't everyone who took part in the battle yesterday, in case you misunderstood. The Rain 5 won't be showing up today either, I assume. Are you still harping on that? We must go out and meet the enemy forces immediately, Sir Takumi. Yes, of course. Let's do this. Initiate defensive battle. 2 days in a row, man. I drink water just on the left side of my face. Wait, the cut-ins changed even though it's the same number of people. Oh, it's a snake. Skip! Get me out of here.
Time is money, and they've certainly wasted a lot of mine.
Well,
I can already feel the nice worm shower waiting for me.
Careful. The battle isn't over yet. Look over there.
You filthy little creatures are an affront to God and his teachings. Clearly, I must eliminate you before this infection spreads. Hear me!
Is that Little Black Riding Hood?
Was the convenience store closed?
Went there yesterday, found it closed, and they're now on their way back. Is that the story you've written for them? How far is this store?
Ignore Little Black Riding Hood and focus on dealing with Pakron first.
Got it.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
Rude?
The holy Jumanji sword has not had her fill.
Holy Jumanji?
Why is holy spelled like that?
The holy Jumanji sword!
We still have to deal with them.
There's only to pointed to where the figure we dubbed Little Black Riding Hood stood. They began walking towards it with slow deliberation. Then they pulled back their hood, revealing... I dropped my water. Well...
The Supreme Commander. It was her all along.
Wow, it's so rare to actually see her mask. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Who?
The one who's leading the invader army, remember? I told you guys about her before.
At that, the Supreme Commander brought her hand to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshness, the paragon of hope.
That's ironic.
You're vexed about your looks, therefore the mask?
Moko.
No, I am not.
But you're so much uglier than I am!
What the fuck?
Not the best line to spout in this day and age.
More importantly...
How is it you can understand us?
Ah, I see. So you know nothing either. To think I came all this way to scope out the reason behind the change.
What change?
The change that took place several days ago.
All of a sudden, my soldiers started gaining immense power.
It must be the gamer subs.
At the same time, we became capable of understanding your language.
We looked at each other in confusion. Kyoshka was the one who spoke up.
Her words confound me, but she would be the chief villain, yes? Should we be able to defeat her, will this war not end immediately? Well then...
That's right! We can end this right here and now!
Such interesting creatures. I had intended to stick to the appointed days and let you entertain me. And well, I suppose picking off 2 or 3 right now matters not in the grand scheme of things.
Is that a challenge? If so, you're on!
Veshna slowly started walking towards us, getting closer and closer with each ambling step. But before I could do anything...
Hold your horses!
Takemaru! Why are you?
I was watching y'all fight from the rooftop. That ignited a spark in me. And before I knew it, I was here.
Without waiting for a reply, Takemaru turned to face Veshnas.
Hey! You said your name was Veshnas or something? Ain't fair for us all to gang up on you. So how about a one-on-one with me?
Oh my god.
Takemaru, that's not a good idea!
This is a weird ship that's taking off.
Shut up, marshmallow face!
What?
Marshmallow?
If you insist. You shall be given an express ticket to the River Styx, where I suppose you could apply to serve as a boat rower.
Oh boy, a job.
Save that ticket for yourself, bitch! I hope you packed your bikini.
Bitch?
Oh wait, it just fall right off your flat chest, huh?
What?
It's you or me, Veshnas!
I hate this, bro. He's gonna die.
Ah!
He's gonna die! Takemaru hurtled towards Veshnas on his bike, but the very next moment, Veshnas unleashed a powerful sidekick that sent him flying. She immediately leapt into the air and switched her sword to her other hand and angled it at the fallen Takemaru as she dropped down. Die. When next I opened my eyes, what I saw was the sky. What I felt was searing pain across my back. I heard the gurgling sound of cryptical and gushing out of my body from a wound.
Takumi? Why did you...
Oh, now I remember. My body had moved before my brain did and it made its way to where Veshnas would have landed. I had thrown myself over Takemaru to shield him from the blade she'd pointed at him.
Self-sacrificing acts are such mood dampeners.
You motherfucker!
That strike just confirmed my suspicions. Watching paint dry is going to be more fun than fighting you in your current state.
Damn.
Like kicking a helpless puppy. What is the point of that?
What the fuck?
I shall grant you the gift of time. Use it well, and gain more power. Perhaps you shall be able to provide more entertainment the next time we meet. Until then...
We just need Tsubasa to hit you with a car, then you'll really feel it.
One more thing. I will be taking Pakron's body back with me, lest you desecrate it like you did with Mervrum's corpse the other day.
Desecrate?
You absorbed his cryptoglobin. That is an insult of the highest order amongst our people. Never will I allow it to happen again. Farewell.
Wait a minute. Is this Veshnas gonna be like noble? The sound of Veshnas' footsteps fade away, and I heard heavy stomping getting closer as the others ran over to me.
Takumi!
Sir Takumi!
Are you okay? Stay with us.
No, man, I'm dead.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be fine.
I died.
Takumi?
Takumi!
Takumi!
Snake? 21. When next I came to, Nozomi was right in front of me. It was pitch black. She didn't seem to notice I was awake.
Nozomi.
I called out to her softly in response. She leapt to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room a few times before finally coming back to a stop. And then she just stood there in a daze. I watched the entire scene play out before sitting up. Are you sure you should be doing that? What do you mean? Your injuries were so severe, you've been out for 13 days. That means today is... It's day 21. What time is it? Almost time for the nighttime announcement to play, I think. What a horrible time to wake up. I doubt I could fall back asleep now. That's what you're worried about? What are you doing here anyway? Nursing you back to health. For 13 days? No, we've been taking turns. It just happened to be my turn today. I see. Sorry for the trouble. It's no trouble at all. Wait, I need to tell everyone you're awake. She dashed out of the room immediately after that. Is she gonna call everyone here? This room's not nearly big enough for that. I decided to get up and go meet the others instead. A short while later, everyone came running over frantically. Nope, not everyone. Only Takamaru and the 8 who had joined the battle on day 8. Takumi? Takumi? Sir Takumi? How are you feeling? At Tsubasa's question, Yugumu marched closer and started poking and prodding at various parts of my body. Eventually... He's good. All is well. Yo, Takumi's back in business! You deserved a towel belt for this. Nice going. What a relief. Everyone started loudly expressing how happy they were to see me awake. We were seriously considering killing you if you didn't wake up for another 3 days. Huh? What? The revival medic could have brought you back to life in full health. But none of us want to be the one to do the deed. That's why we waited to see if you would recover by yourself. Okay. I'm glad that worked out. My lips turned upward into a smile. So where's everyone else? I told them you woken up, but they didn't want to come visit. Those people have no heart. Mayhaps they are still of the opinion that Sir Takumi is a killer. Nobody else got killed after that one incident, right? It has to be because the real culprit's already found a way outside the wall of fire. That's one possibility. However, this fact also adds to the case against him. Nobody got killed when Takumi was unconscious, therefore, Takumi's the killer. It's very likely what the others are thinking. I can't believe this. I shook my head helplessly. It didn't matter. I decided to just put them out of my mind for now. The more important thing is, what happened to the 13 days I was out? Were there any enemy attacks? Only one, on day 15. The 8 of us fought them off. Veshna showed up in that battle as well. But we blew her to the kingdom come with the undying flame bomb created by Lady Tsubasa. Whoa, that's incredible. Beating Vicious with just the 8 of you? Everyone had a proud smile on their face. Wait, that means Takamaru fought too? Do you even need to ask? I really thought I'd just fold my hands and stay on the sidelines after what you did. So you're no longer suspicious of me? For now, I believe you. Sorry about before, by the way. Thanks for doing that for me on day 8. You seriously saved my bones. It's fine. I also need to tell you about Nigo. Huh? What happened to him? It's most unfortunate. Nigo, he's gone. What? Why? We got worried, so we went to Second Last Defense Academy to check on him. Let's go ahead and completely destroyed, and Nigo's remains were lying in the debris. He recovered a memory chip with an event log that Tsubasa decrypted for us. Turns out Nigo self-destructed and acted like he don't know nobody. Self-destructed? He did it to create a massive explosion and kill the invaders during the attack. Oh no. I have a suspicion. The loss of C-Ray, his superior officer, may have played a part in that decision as well. Inigo was really attached to C-Ray after all. It may have been his plan all along to remain behind and follow him in death. Nico was such a nice guy. His loss will be greatly felt. I had a moment reading that. A heavy, suffocating silence filled the air, though it didn't last long. It was broken by the sound of the usual nighttime announcement. Bow, bow.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
And then a few seconds later. What?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I literally just woke up from a coma. They sure know how to pick their timing. That's exactly why you'll be sitting this one out. I can't just stuff it. We'll just be fighting hard. We'll just be fighting hard not to make up for you. Stay snug in bed, convalescent. No, I'm fighting too. Why are you being so stubborn?
Hey!
Because I'm the leader of the special defense unit. Come on to the war room. Is this the circus? I immediately started running. Wait, Takumi. Oh, for goodness sake. That line delivery will always stick in my head forever. Everyone here? Then let's do this. Special defense unit, move out. Persona. I don't like him, but I miss him. I miss Gaku. Where is he? What's wrong with being chicken? I'm gonna hit that big skip. Yeah.
Has your lust for blood and battle been satisfied, my holy Jumanji sword?
No! I need a lot more than this! Give me more blood! More!
I love Kyoshika.
Huh! I didn't know the holy Jumanji sword talked like that. I'm more concerned about where the commander is!
They couldn't have only sent those minions. The commander must be lurking somewhere.
Oh, not this one. We don't have Kako.
Oh my! What is all the smoke?
Smoke? Or maybe poison gas?
It's just mist, guys. M-I-S-T.
Fine water droplets floating in the air that's harmless to the human body.
Wait, I remember this mist. The person hiding behind it should be... Yes! That's the commander for this battle!
Here we go.
I hate the Mr. Enemies. They look like they're raising the roof. Look at them. That's just all I think about when I see them. They're just raising the roof. It's on fire. We don't need the water because we got mist.
Victory is ours this time.
That was a tricky enemy.
What are we gonna do with her?
Oh. You know, I always forget that Eve was the mister.
Please, don't kill me. My name is Ava, the paragon of nature.
Ava?
I didn't know why, but I feel like I heard the name before. It's almost like I remembered.
Please, spare me, for the love of God.
Eva brought her hand up to her mask. And in a swift, smooth movement, took it off.
The same as Vashnas.
She looks just like a human.
No need to pay her appearance any mind.
What? Why?
Because she is to be executed.
Oh.
No. Spare me. Please. Please don't kill me. I'll be useful. I can give you lots of intel. I'll give you anything. Just please, spare me.
So the lady insists. Any thoughts?
A dramatic bluff if I have ever seen one. Any intel she provides is bound to be full of fabrications.
No, I would never. I only speak the truth.
I think we should kill her too.
Damn.
Why?
Surely you understand why we would hesitate to trust the words of the enemy.
You'll say something sweet to suck up to us, and then turn around and betray us the first chance you get.
You're all being so awful. Why won't anyone believe me?
Ava kept pleading with us, her face filled with a woeful expression. Hiro glanced at her scornfully before speaking up again.
Takumi, you're the leader, so you decide.
Everyone turned to look at me, waiting for my reply. At that moment, I could suddenly feel extra eyes on me. I traced the source of the sensation to the rooftop, where I could see the 4 other members, Darumi, Shoma, Ima, and Kako. Killing Ava now would make them even more wary of me. After all, their suspicions were rooted in the fact that I had killed Eito, and I did. If I did the same thing now, that would undoubtedly cement the image of me as a heartless killer in their minds. I wanted to avoid giving them that impression. No, to be honest, even if those 4 hadn't been watching.
Please, I beg of you. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
We won't kill you. We want to experience the non-lobotomized version of you. I could never kill someone that's so earnestly pleading for her life. It just wasn't right. I felt ashamed for even allowing myself to consider deciding the fate of another person through calculating what it would benefit me the most. So I looked into the eyes of everyone present and said,
Let Ava live. We'll imprison her here and interrogate her later.
You gotta be shitting me.
You truly believe that to be the best path?
Yes.
I think you will regret this.
Oh, I regret everything.
I won't. Because I'll hold myself fully responsible for making it work.
Very well. Our leader has spoken.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Leader, your name is Takumi, if I remember correctly. I can't thank you enough for this. From the bottom of my heart.
Eva was choking on her words and bawling her eyes out. Next instant, an intense pain spread through my back. Oh my god, I'm 30! Oh, my back! Forcing myself to join the battle when I hadn't fully healed had reopened the wound. No, she's actually just 30. A sharp pain shot up my spine. I crumpled to the ground, unable to exert any strength at all. A hazy veil hung over my mind, blocking me from making out what the others around me were saying. I slowly slipped into a sweet, silent serenity. I'm back in the coma, boys. That's 3 days later, right, y'all?
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
You know what? I'm gonna get my chair pad and test it out because I'm gonna be sitting on that for a long time.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I got it for the plane. I'm gonna test it with my butt. I woke up to a familiar sight of Nozomi sitting right in front of me. Oh god. It's padding. It's different. Holy crap. This time she noticed me right away and that I was awakened. Didn't freak out. Oh, she's still freaked out. I leapt to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room even longer than last time before finally coming to a stop. And then she just turned and stood there in a daze. I watched the entire scene play out before sitting up. Why are you so surprised? Didn't this exact same thing happen before? But you were out for 13 days last time. It's only been a little more than 2 days this time. Can you blame me? That means today is day 24. But you know what's funnier than 24? What time? Well, I guess I don't need to ask. The more the announcement just played. Nozomi nodded. Are you feeling better? I'm fine. Stop putting on an act, okay? Remember what happened during the last defensive battle. I do. As long as I don't force myself to fight like the other day, I'll be fine. See? Really? Yeah. Despite my confident reply, Nozomi still seemed unconvinced. By the way, what happened to Ava after I passed out? Well, she refused to tell us anything. What? But she promised to give us intel if we spared her alive. We reminded her about the promise as well, but she said, I'm not going to tell you anything because the offer to share intel was made to Takumi, your team leader, not you. And that's why she's refusing to say anything until you can go talk to her, I guess. Damn it. What is he trying to pull? Well, I'm alive now, so I can, let's go communicate. Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria together where the other 7 who had fought in the battle 3 days ago were gathered. Happy song, yay! When they saw me, there was a lot of shouting and squealing and cheering and happy noises that they congratulated me on my recovery. Although I felt a little more subdued than their reactions 3 days ago. I mean, it's like watching a rerun, dude. Then again, I did wake up from a 13-day coma that time. Still, the celebration went on for quite a while. I ate my first meal, liquids only for now, in a long time while being surrounded by their warm, welcoming voices. I went back to my room for a break. Oh my god, am I gonna have free time? Now then. There was really no question on what I was going to do next. I had to find out who Gaku's real killer is. I didn't believe that the killer was one of us. That meant I had to find a way to prove that the killer was someone from outside the school. In any case, I could prove my innocence. I could regain the trust for holdouts. Then they would join for future battles. Guess I should start investigating. I decided it was time to pay everyone a visit and ask questions. Talk to everyone. Holy. This is different. Come to think of it, what? Smart board. Kurara and Kyoshika, what are you two doing here? Is it raining outside? It is. In game. Raining outside in game. So this is where this Gaku person was killed. It was weighing on our minds, so we came. Everyone here is such a dimwit that it's highly likely they missed a vital piece of evidence or two. Oh, so you're here for the same reason I am. Are you investigating the case as well, Sir Takumi? Yeah. You want to help me out since you're already here? I want to re-examine the scene of the crime. We searched the room together, but found nothing of note. Did you investigate this place immediately after the murder took place? Yes, before we cleared Gaku's blood off the floor, but we didn't find any clues that would bring us closer to the identity of the killer then either. How about the murder weapon? Despite our best efforts, we haven't found it yet. It's not in this classroom or anywhere else in school grounds. What about the threatening note scribbled on the digital blackboard? Wait. Never mind. Was it erased? Yeah, I was making us uneasy, so... That was a stupid thing to do. We could have used the handwriting to pinpoint the killer. They weren't wrong. By the way, there's something I need to ask you. I asked them what they were doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5. Wait, are you suspicious of us? Not really. It's just... I was sleeping in my room at second to last Defense Academy, of course. I was in my own room, that is. I cannot believe we're on your list of suspects. Look at me. I'm the very epitome of innocence. Hey, what's with that look? I mean, have you seen yourself? You're more like the epitome of I've got something to hide. You're talking about my mask, right? Are you telling me to take it off? No, absolutely not. This mask stays on no matter what anybody... Mask stays on. Right before she finished her sentence, Kyoshika snatched the mask away, revealing Kurara's face. She held the mask up high before throwing it into the ceiling catwalk. Oh, my mask! It's got my mask! Where'd you hide it? Kurara kept looking around in a panic. It didn't seem like she noticed Kyoshika had thrown the mask away. That didn't really matter. What did matter was her exposed face. It's Kurara! Oh no, I was just thinking how you look the same in the other timeline too. Why would I look different? This is the face I was born with. I know what you're trying to say. This face is too good to be natural, right? But I swear I never did anything to it. Who cares about that? Where's my mask? I feel naked without it. Don't look at me. I believe I just saw Sir Takimaru taking your mask somewhere. That bonehead, give my mask back to me, Takimaru. She does out the classroom, shrieking away. My, her actions are as adorable as her looks. We're gonna let her run around like that for a while. Kyoshika disappeared after saying that. Now alone in the classroom, I doubt I'd learn anything new by sticking around. Guess I should go too. Map. Takimaru and Tsubasa. Tsubasa, I get what you're doing. Tsubasa, I get, but what are you doing here, Takimaru? Because she said she found something cool, duh. True. What is it? Well, my hands are off the controller for a very important reason. There was a bunch of junk in the garage. There was a box of junk inside the garage. I rummaged through it and found this. And what is that? It's a voice changer. See the patch thing on the tip of that cable? Stick it to your throat and you can use it to freely change your voice to anything you'd like. You can make it go higher, lower, or smooth as butter. Also, if you have a sample voice recording, it's long enough, you can make yourself talk with that voice too. Isn't it cool? Sure, but what's it even doing here? Oh, I wouldn't know. Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind. Who would that be? How the heck would I know? What are you doing here, Takumi? Alright. I told him why I was here. Investigating Gaku's murder, huh? I think you're looking in the wrong place. We don't have anything new to share. We were all fast asleep in our rooms when he died. We couldn't have possibly seen or heard anything. Or anyone suspicious. Any personal guesses? Like, do you know if anyone had a grudge against Gaku? Oh no. That's me. They turned and looked at each other. It's the G virus. The G parasite. They were like, I can't believe you put me in that jar, man. I'm gonna have to end you because you put me in that jar. Takemi? Huh? Are you thinking one of us is the killer? No, that's not it. I already told you. The culprit is an outsider who's already escaped outside the wall of fire after killing Gaku. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't want to be suspicious of anyone here anymore. Ain't gonna make that mistake again. He was probably referring to the time when he suspected I was the killer. Okay, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. After saying that, I turned to leave. The G's were like, yo dog, you can't believe you put me in that jar. I'm gonna kill you. In game. He was locked inside. What should we do with her? Takemi, you will regain consciousness. Yeah, I thought battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Though battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Sorry about that. You're actually apologizing to me? Why wouldn't I? You saved my life. I heard you were really standoffish to the others. That wasn't my intention. I merely said I wouldn't be sharing any information if Takemi wasn't here. It was pointless to ask Eva for information about Gaku's murder's case, so I asked her for information about the enemy instead. I'm here now. Tell me everything useful you know. Useful? Yeah, like the enemy's HQ location, invader types, number of troops, your war strategy. At that, Eva's face suddenly clouded over. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little unwell. Feigning illness now? Give me a break. I'm not feigning. It's true. That wasn't what you promised. I came here alone like you asked, okay? Alone? Does it look like there's anyone else with me? No, that's not what I was wondering about. It's just, I never asked you to come alone. All I said was that I would talk to Takemi once. I would talk once Takemi was here. What do you mean? Whatever it is. I do not think I'm able to talk. Please leave me for now. Eva was clearly feigning illness, but there was nothing I could do to make her talk. Her prison cell was locked. I won't be able to go inside without the key, and it's not like I can force her to spit out the information I wanted, even if I could. Hey! This is ridiculous. I cursed and kicked a pebble as I left the courtyard. Damn that pebble! Urgh! I hate rocks! Hiriko and Yugamu? What are you guys doing here? Nothing questionable. I just always feel calmer next to dead bodies. That's extremely questionable if you ask me. I do not know why, but I just found myself wanting to come here. Do normal people find themselves wanting to come to a morgue? It's a lot less questionable than coming to the morgue to feel calmer next to dead bodies. Even I can agree with that. Yugamu put his hand over his mouth and giggled. What about you? I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case. I see. So you're here to re-examine the corpse. I doubt there's anything new to discover. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt. With that, I started investigating Gaku's dead-ass body again. Didn't make any new discoveries, just like Hiriko said. What was the cause of death? Hemorrhagic shock? Hemorrhagic shock? How about the murder weapon? A foot-long blade shape. The shape of the wound seemed to indicate a kitchen knife of sorts. Have you found the knife? Not yet. Wait a minute, why is Yugamu suddenly acting all detective-like? I'm just curious. Don't mind me. Let me see. You already told us the estimated time of death when we were at Second Class Defense Academy. Yes, between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. on day 5. Before you ask, I was sleeping in my room at that time. What about you, Yugamu? What? What were you doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5? Is that relevant to the case? He was jorking it. I'm just trying to cover all the bases, please. Needless to say, I was in my room at Second Last Defense Academy during that period of time. But what were you doing? Or perhaps I should say, I was in dreamland, for I was sleeping like the dead. Oh, right. Why do you ask? Cause... Are you hesitating to say it out loud? Then I will do so on your behalf. Because you're an assassin, Yugamu. Ah, yes, that is certainly the reason to be suspicious. However, I am much chagrined. I do not revel in the meaningless murder. Indiscriminate killing goes against my personal code. There's always the possibility that Gaku was someone special to you. Impossible. I have never met this Gaku when he was alive. Of course, I have no evidence to back that statement up. All I can do is plead for you to believe my words. I trust you. I didn't hesitate to answer because I seen Yugamu and Gaku's relationship in previous timelines. There was just no way they had met each other before this. And then we go to the satellite where Yugamu was walking and Gaku accidentally tripped him and he was like his statement about not killing meaninglessly was quite possibly true as well. In the previous timeline, Yugamu never killed any of his allies and never showed any indication that he wanted to. Your trust in me is heartening. He smiled a little as he said that. Well, I guess I'm done here then. Thanks for listening to me. After thanking him, I turned around and laughed. Who's the last group? Damn, that's all 4 of them at once. You know, I may end it after this segment because I do need to finish packing. Those suitcases look kinda empty, bro. Hey guys, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Listening to the calming sound of running water and trying to make ourselves as comfortable as possible. Comfortable, huh? What about you? Oh, actually, I told him I was investigating Gaku's murder case. Well, that's got nothing to do with us then, right? That Marco kid was killed here between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. on day 5. Well, those were at second that day. Oh, just in case, second is Second to Last Defense Academy. The whole thing is too long to keep repeating it, so I shortened it. You've also taken to calling this place 1. Although its official name is Last Defense Academy, shortening it to Last sounds strange, so we settled on 1 instead. Got it. Thanks for explaining. Hey, are you suspecting us? Of course not. Actually, it's not completely impossible for one of us from 2 to have done it. What? Any one of us could have used the school bus to travel to and from here overnight. Oh, now that you mention it. Bedtime is at 11 p.m. Someone could have set off at midnight after everyone else had fallen asleep. If they pushed the bus to its limits, it would take them about 3 hours to get here, putting their time of arrival around 3 a.m. If they took only 30 minutes to finish the job, they could have left by 3:30 and returned to 2 at about 6:30 a.m. just before their boarding announcement at 7 a.m. Also, someone from second coming from here wouldn't have triggered the wall of fire intruder alert. That's true. Wait, are you telling me this says members of 2 yourselves? Oh, sorry for shooting my mouth off like that. Why was it so much louder? What the fuck? It's just, you know, the incident doesn't quite feel as real to me because I never met the victim. Just in case I asked them what they were doing between 11 p.m. on day 4 and 7 a.m. on day 5. Oh, now the time window has expanded. It's expanded. And as I expected, their answers were the same. I was sleeping like a log in my room. Me too. Why was that one so loud? That woke me up, holy crap. Okay, last one. And it's the 4. What are you doing here? At my question, the four of them tensed up and looked at each other. Nothing in particular. We're just bored, that's all. There are lots of things we can use to relieve our boredom here. After hearing the reply, I informed them that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. They were taken aback. What are you, out of your mind? What are you, nuts? Gaku was killed in the early morning on day 5. Almost 20 days have passed since then. Why now? Because you guys said you wouldn't trust me until I sniffed out the real culprit, remember? Does that mean you're suspicious of us? I didn't say that. It's actually much better if I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we're all innocent. The more people we can confirm are innocent, the sooner we can prove the killer had never been one of us to begin with, right? I see your point, but I'm afraid that will be difficult to accomplish. Why? Nobody from Group 1 is a verifiable alibi. Oh, Group 1 is the original members of the LDA Special Defense Unit. Whereas Group 2 refers to the 5 members from 2nd to last Defense Academy. The waste is dearest, but you and I have an ironclad alibis. Because we're sleeping together in the same room, that doesn't hold any water from an objective point of view. It's just as Hiriko said. Testimony of a sibling doesn't count. Miss Amamiya, you're distrustful of us too. Who said that? You're jumping the gun here. What if you looked at possible motives? Motives? Like, is there anyone among you who had something against Gaku? Takumi, are you really expecting someone to say yes to a question like that? Besides, as Mr. Genzaki mentioned just now, Mr. Maruka was killed in the early morning on day 5. At that point, we'd only known each other for 4 days. Hardly enough time to develop a grudge deep enough to stab someone that many times over. I don't know. And that's the truth. Yeah, I guess. That's why I believe there's no point in trying to solve this case by looking at motives. The murder was carried out by a lunatic. That's the only way to make for it to make any sense. Which means the prime suspect would be the craziest lunatic of us all. The man, the myth, the meme himself, Takumi.
Hey!
I'm a meme. Why me? Because you killed Mr. Aoski so easily. Just like that. And without any proof. How many times did it to explain? He betrayed us in another future, and that's why. Would you say that to the police? Would that even hold up in a court of law? Fuck the law. I killed him to stop him from carrying out a crime in the future. Does that sound like a good defense to you? Oh god, no. That sounds like profiling to a T. It was the same old argument that wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't bother continuing. I simply sighed deeply and shook my head and left. Finished talking with everyone. Sadly, I didn't manage to unearth anything new. Well, nobody number 1 had an alibi, didn't have a motive either. Nothing changed about this. But the 5 new members from 2, I've realized any one of them could have been the culprit. They could have taken the school bus from 1 and 2 overnight. They could also enter without triggering the alarm. All this investigation had done was throwing more names into the suspect list. The murder weapon was still missing, and the killer left no trace at the scene of the crime. In short, there were 0 clues to go on. How do I even continue the investigation like this? I sighed and collapsed onto the bed. And then I went into a coma. The day drew to a close and night slowly took over.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Seaver's carefree voice faded away into the darkness, only to be slowly taken over by a cold silence. It was in that silence I found myself heading to a certain place. The courtyard. Where Eva was being held. I went closer to her cage and stopped just in front of it. Takumi, is something wrong? You look tired. I'm not. You're just imagining things. Well then, why are you here? When Shoma was bringing food to me, he told me about Gaku. He also shared a lot of other things with me. I'm aware of your current predicament. You mustn't lie to yourself, Takumi.
Huh?
What? The truth is, you think the killer is among the 12 of you, right? No, I don't. Please, you can be honest with me. I won't tell anyone. I'm the only one you can remove as a suspect because I only arrived here 3 days ago. It's literally impossible for me to have killed Gaku. If I had managed to slip in somehow without triggering the alarm, I wouldn't have stopped at Gaku. In short, I'm the only one at the school you can trust right now. I've come here because deep inside you know that too. Am I wrong? You may be right. Whoa, is this an Eva? Is this an Eva route? I thought this would have been Darumi route. The words spilled out of my mouth before I could stop myself. I couldn't even be sure if I had meant what I said. You and I are the same, Takumi. I don't trust my allies either. Especially not Veshnis. Why is that? That battle 3 days ago, she was supposed to send reinforcements for me, but they never came. She was using me as bait. Bait? She nodded and continued talking. She should have seen me being caught from where she was located. But she didn't do anything, because that was her plan all along. Wait a minute, I thought Veshnis was dead. That's what everyone seems to believe. But is it really true? I am of the opinion she's still alive out there somewhere. Takumi, here's the straight truth. You can't say that, it's June. There's a bomb inside my body. Detonator is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. Moving it in a particular motion triggers an explosion. Anyone standing within a 25-yard radius at that time will be blown to smithereens. Ugh. Please relax. I do not intend to go through with it. If I did, I would have done it a long time ago. Anyway, Vesh just ordered me to do this. If you get caught, blow yourself up. In front of everyone in the Special Defense Unit. I was not to humiliate myself by becoming a prisoner of war. But you didn't do that. My orders were to detonate in front of everyone. I was to blow up every single member of the Special Defense Unit. I didn't detonate the bomb when you apprehended me because the other 4 members were on the rooftop. I get it now. That's why you wouldn't offer any intel until I came. But you came alone, which defeated the purpose of the request. You're all supposed to come together. That was Veshnis' plan, huh? Yes. To capture me before detonating, taking out everyone in one fell swoop. That's why she didn't send reinforcements. Eva clenched her jaw and lowered her head, her eyes brimming with tears. Okay, I understand the situation better, but why are you sharing this top secret plan with me? I wasn't lying when I said I was feeling unwell this afternoon. It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone, or telling you the truth and joining your side. The weight of that decision made me feel so ill. But in the end, you decided to side with me. Yes, because I could never betray someone who saved my life. One more thing, your eyes. When I look into them, I sense something familiar. Something familiar? Solitude. It dwells within you. Those lonely eyes are what drew my heart to you. Her words weighed heavily on me. I felt like something I was trying to desperately keep hidden had been forcibly exposed. Yet instead of panicking, I felt a strange sense of relief deep inside. I may have been unknowingly putting a barrier between myself and the others because of my suspicions. I truly felt like Eva was the only one I could open up to, because she was the only one I could say with absolute certainty didn't kill Gaku. By the way, aren't you going to ask me about our army? Nah, I'm not in the mood for that right now. Probably wouldn't remember anything anyway, because I'm stupid. Then may I ask a favor? Go on. Please return my mask to me. Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. A lot of people highly value our masks. We consider them as part of us. The fact that I feel exposed. This is when we can give her Kurara's mask, right? Fine. Your mask, right? Yes. Thank you so much. After leaving Eva, I went back to my room. I had mixed feelings about our conversation. Chaotic mix of slight relief, intense guilt, and great confusion.
Hey!
Ah! With a loud cry, I jumped to the bed and resigned myself to a sleepless night ahead. I too also shout when I lay in bed before I...
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 25th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
After waking up to the usual morning announcement, I walked out of my room straight into Tsubasa, just crashed into the... Morning, Takumi. Heading to breakfast? Yeah! Hey, can I ask you something? What is it?
Huh?
Do you know what happened to Eva's mask? Eva's mask? Yeah, that thing she was wearing on the battlefield before she revealed her true face. Oh, that. It's being kept somewhere in the garage. Great, thanks. I'll go grab it later. Merely after saying that, the door to the stairwell flung open. Kyoshka came charging over. She quickly ran over to us with a strained look on her face and said,
Huh?
Something disturbing has been discovered in the classroom on the first floor.
Huh?
Something? Disturbing? You must come immediately. Everyone else is already on their way. Well, who's dead now? I followed Tsubasa and Kyoshka to the classroom on the first floor. Dashing inside upon arrival... Okay. I'm gonna take a guess. Ema. Oh, never mind. It's just the killer. It's the actual choice. I thought someone was dead. What? No way. Not again. It was a repeated day 4, except for, you know, it's different handwriting. Somebody used red spray paint to write something on the digital blackboard again. The only difference was the context of the text. This time it said, "Let's play a killing game." Who found it first? 'Twas I. Upon discovering this foul scene, I immediately set out to inform everyone of it. What are you doing here what were you doing here in the first place? Yes, well, I wish to retrieve Lady Kurara's mask before breakfast.
Huh?
It had been left on the ceiling catwalk since you flung it there yesterday. Kyoshka, you shall pay for this later. Kurara was already wearing her mask. She must have retrieved before the rest of us came running in. Who would write something like this? Isn't it obvious? It's the same bastard who wrote the last threat, the same one who killed Gaku. Are you sure? The handwriting seems a little different. My dear sister, sharp perception pierces through everything. So someone else wrote this. Who? Wait, could it be Eva? No, I don't think that's possible. When I delivered breakfast to her just now, her cage was properly locked. Who has the key? I do. It's the only copy in existence. Also, there's a special IC chip embedded inside that makes it impossible to duplicate. We can think about the author later. I'm more curious about this killing game. Is it supposed to refer to... Which part of killing game is so hard to understand? It's a game where you kill or be killed. It still doesn't make sense. Who plays? What are the rules? Where? How? When? Why? Suddenly Shoma raised his voice. Everybody, look, there's something in the teacher's desk. This looks like a tape recorder. I guess we should listen to it. I pressed play and an eerie sounding voice came out of the recorder.
The game has officially begun. Like the blackboard says, let's all play a killing game together.
That's Darumi.
The name of this game is The Invader Hunt.
The message continued. Okay, I need you to tell me that. You could just shut up, Takumi brain. Anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all. With those eerie words, the voice stopped. Silence prevailed. We could have heard a pin drop. We were all frowning, although nobody said anything. Last note hadn't been a prank. Siri was destroyed, and Gaku was murdered. This note could have been written by the same person. His last words especially kept echoing loudly in my mind. All who refuse to join this game will be eliminated. By the way, Kako, you mentioned something about handwriting of this message being different from the last. Maybe the culprit deliberately changed it. We should keep that possibility in mind. Too soon to be jumped to conclusions about two different culprits when the MO's the same. So Kako's murder's on the move again? Basically, this could be from the same person who killed Gaku. If so, we might be able to find the true identity by joining the game. But that option came with major risks. The monster destroyed Sirei and slaughtered Gaku behind it, after all. Joining the game despite the risks, we're trying to keep everyone as safe as possible. We had until 7 p.m. to decide what to do, but it didn't seem so prudent to delay our actions until the last minute. We had to stay united, all of us. For that to happen, I had to clearly express my opinion of the matter first. As team leader, what was our best option? Should we join the game or ignore it completely? I thought long and hard about what to say, and then I made my decision. I made my choice. Finally. And the last choice I was given is yes. When's the bear gonna show up?
I think I'm going to join the game.
Feeling determined, I voiced my intention to participate. Will you all join me in this invader hunt? Oh, no. Have you lost your mind, Mr. Sumio? Participating in this shady game like this will make us just like Mr. Marco, jumping into the fire and getting stabbed for it. They might end up getting slaughtered just like Gaku. I know it could be dangerous, but I think ignoring the invitation would be even more dangerous. We have to accept this despite the risk. Hey, Takumi, think about this rationally. Who knows what kind of monster is behind this? Anything can happen if we join some insane game like this, man.
Hey!
The more I understand the risks of participating, but I still want to know. Holy crap. I more than understand the risks of participating, but I still want to know. I can't read, bro. I can't read. I want to know who killed Gaku. I want to know who put us in this situation. I thought things would be different without Eito secretly manipulating us, but apparently I was wrong. Unless Eito is still secretly manipulating us. We don't know. Someone had destroyed Sirei and killed Gaku, all in the space of one night. Gaku's death plunged us all into paranoia, and we haven't been able to come together since. Who could possibly be doing this? Eito. The dead guy. Hey everyone, please, I'm begging you, even if it's just this once, go along with me. Please join the game with me. I bowed my head while shouting my pleas, trying to show them how serious I was. But I didn't get the reaction I was hoping for. Sorry, Takumi. It smells like a trap to me. I'm out too. There's something so vulgar about using a game to encourage murder. A group of strangers all killing each other without any love behind it. It's no better than a hedonistic orgy. Huh? Did someone say orgy? Oh, simmer down, you stupid perv. I'm out too. The audience hates to see a team turn on each other like that. My life may be worthless, but if I die, I won't be able to see my dog Leo again. This is bad. This is really bad. At this rate, I'll be the only one playing. How do I convince everyone this is the right move? What do I have to do? Before I can say anything more, Darumi?
Are you kidding? Sign me up!
Thanks, Darumi.
Ugh.
What? I'm gonna play the game, obviously. I mean, duh.
Yeah.
Obviously, killing game's about to go down either way. Finally, the god of killing games has smiled upon me and broken the chains binding me to this pitiful, tedious life. Anyway, that's why you're all gonna join. It's mandatory. Yeah, right. I'm not fucking doing this. We can't start killing each other. We're here to fight the invaders. Excuse me? If you guys keep acting like such wusses, I won't get my killing game. To release to a double-digit player count, or it's not gonna happen, and I need it to happen. I've been waiting for this my whole life. I'm so sick of this lame tower defense game. I want us to kill each other. Do it, 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 do it. We're all gonna do it right. Do we urged everyone to play. But the more she insisted, the more it turned everyone off. What utter foolishness. I'm not entertained by this nonsense anymore. Disgusted, Kurara left the classroom. The others followed soon after. If you want to kill each other, do it by yourselves. I won't stand for this, dear sister dearest, and I are going back to our rooms. I've always wanted to storm out in a dramatic off like this. So cliche. In the end, only one was left standing in the classroom were... What's wrong with them not playing? Like, it defies the laws of nature. Myself, Darumi, and Hiroko. Hiroko, are you gonna play the game too? I'm shocked. I didn't think you had any interest in something like this. Don't misunderstand me. I have no interest in all the game. I have no interest at all in the game itself. I just want to make sure. Make sure? Hiroko fell silent, refusing to elaborate. She does tend to be secretive. Well then, 3 of us will meet in the leisure lounge tonight. The message said anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. Well, with so few participants, it's entirely possible the game will be cancelled. Oh no! My long-awaited killing game is slipping through my fingers. Hiroko and I went back to our rooms, leaving Darumi behind to wallow in despair. They said the word. Zetsubo. An invader hunt. I was lying in bed contemplating this mysterious game that we were supposedly going to play. Why would whoever wrote that message invite us to join a game? What kind of game did they have planned? Was the announcement itself a trap? I was racking my brain, unable to figure out any possible intentions behind all this, until suddenly... A visitor? I opened the door and came face to face with Darumi. Darumi, what's up? Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Darumi continued to stand there, not speaking so much as a single word. 1 minute passed, then 2. 3 people isn't enough. Finally, she spoke. My killing game is only 3 people. That's just not gonna work. The joy of a killing game is that there are a ton of participants and a lot of dying. 3 people does not a massacre make. I mean, forget Royale. That's not even enough for a battle to get excited about. It's totally impossible, like way impossible. She was muttering to herself, but I more or less understood her point. So you're saying there's not enough people to hold a proper killing game? I've literally been saying that this whole time.
Hey!
Really? I didn't notice. I got the feeling this announcement only exacerbated Darumi's emotional instability. Members always do this. They're like so happy to do an athletic meetup or a talent show or whatever. But when you're just a killing game, they're all like, ew, no way. That's probably because they don't want to die. At this rate, I'm not going to get my killing game. Can't have that. If it gets canceled, it's over. Kill? Huh? Oh. You have to help Takumi. Tell them how important it is and convince them to play. Are you kidding? There's no way to listen to me. Even just now, they barely paid attention to what I had to say. It'll be fine. Just stand in the doorway and keep putting on that peer pressure. They'll cave eventually. You mean like what you're doing to me now? I might be dumb and useless, but even I can handle staging a sit-in. You're not dumb and useless. You created Darumi Juice. That's still my favorite thing. I mean, I just stick around my parents' house for basically my entire life without ever running away, no matter how much my brother and daddy yell at me to leave. Though I guess that was mostly because I didn't have anywhere else to go. Man. What do I even say to that? Okay, you'll be in charge of convincing Takamaru Shoma and twins. Your job is to flip them to willing players before you're supposed to meet. You have to get them to play no matter what! Ruby stormed away without giving me a chance to object. Man, why is she so pushy? Now that she's asked, I can't just do nothing. I don't want the game to get canceled either, so I guess I should try to encourage everyone to join. I'm supposed to persuade Takamaru, Shoma, Ima, and Kako, huh? Before Takamaru, she's the most likely to hear me. What? He looks like a hard ass, but at his core, he's genuine and kind. He might be willing to listen if he sees that I feel strongly about this. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Takamaru. So is that not now to think of a way to get him to join? He probably against it because he's worried that what might happen. His concerns are valid. The monster of Sodagaku is behind us after all. I get why he wants to avoid confrontation, but if we don't participate, we may never find out who really is behind all this. Can't let that happen. Want to catch whoever killed our friend, no matter what it takes. Even if it means killing more friends. Gaku might have been careless, sneaky goofball, but he was one of our own. He didn't deserve to die. I don't know. I'll never forgive whoever killed him. I'm gonna find him. I know Takamaru feels the same. Maybe I should get him to remember how I felt when Gaku was murdered. How do I do that? How do I get Takamaru fired up again? How do you reignite the rage in someone's heart? No point trying to figure this out on my own. I should ask around to see if anyone has any ideas. Wait. I'm not continuing. I'm gonna stop here. But what's heavily implied is that maybe the convincing thing is gonna come back from freaking Route Zero. It really seems like it's gonna happen. But that's for next time. Which won't be for 2 weeks because I'm not gonna be in the country. Ha!